Hello ladies, hello gentlemen, welcome. Today we have a quick video which will not be as quick probably as expected, but we're gonna create a very small Java program, Java app, which will communicate with AI. Basically, we'll create very basic AI model, wrapper. It will talk to Cerebras AI and will ask questions. Program will talk to Cerebras AI and will give us answers. This is the beginning of our series of programming for AI things. In second video we're gonna create a complete backend that will be able to install on a server, and later that backend will expand. We're gonna create recipe AI program app, and then we're gonna create receptionist for travel agency, for maybe some other stuff. So we're gonna build with blocks, and today will be more educational lesson, but next time we'll create a professional block that will build a house on the top of that block. So for now, what you need, first of all, why we are using Cerebras? Cerebras we're using because they are giving free API keys. If you want to use ChatGPT, if you want to use Gemini or Claude, it's fine. Everything works very similarly, but I'm using Cerebras and I'm actually testing it because I for now I really like it. It's fast, and then the price, you cannot beat the price. Right now it's free. So anyway, first of all, you need to get a key. So you go to cloud.cerebras.ai. You go to this website right here, login, and on the front page you'll get API key. It's gonna be long, about 50 character long. That's it. You copy that key, and then you go and you open command prompt CMD, and then you assign that key to the system. Why you should do that? Because you don't want to expose to anyone else, and it's easy to use it. When you're gonna create a variable inside your program, that variable will go and get that value of the key from the system. So to assign the key, you use a set command. What's happening here? Set, and then you put variable name, whatever you want to use it. I gonna use I think I used Cerebras API key for variable, so I'm just using it right now as an example. Var 1 2 3 equal 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, now, so this variable now has this information. So here you need to put the API key, and here you're gonna put your variable that you're gonna use for your programming stuff. Now let's test it if this variable got saved with this value. So to test it, you use echo, and then you use percentage, and then you use variable name, and then you use percentage, and then you click enter, and yes, we are getting this value right here. Very good. Two first steps are done. First step, again, you go to cloud.cerebras.ai to get a key, or maybe you have already a key from ChatGPT or Gemini. It's perfectly fine. Second step, you install that key inside your system for a variable that you're gonna use inside the program or app. Programs are used for older people, apps are used by younger people. So I use both, so I'm not too old and not too young. Okay, Now I like to use IntelliJ because I like it how it looks like. So but you can use VS Code, and there are other IDEs. So right now, let's create a new project. Let's let's call it AI. AI.chat. Okay, AI.chat. AI minus sign chat. Create. And we created a project, AI minus sign chat. That's it. This is POM file. It's like an instruction file. We don't need it yet. Right today, as I said, should be very quick, hopefully quick video with a just short tutorial, so we can jump into more serious stuff next time. Okay, let's call this file AI chat. This is not valid Java qualified name. Okay. How about now? Okay. Let's do GitHub. And that's it. We have something here. Let's create the code. So first, let's click start. Let's click enter. Okay, very good. We got some code here. We don't need this. So this is the main method that will start our program. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to get that secret key. So we get string. To get that string, okay, API key equal. So to get that secret key, what we need to do, we need to ask system, hey system, give us the key. Magic words. So system get env, and now we'll get the key. Let's test and see if we can grab that key that we just created. Later I will use different variable because I already installed that key for other projects in my system. That's why I don't want to mix things up. So what was the key that we installed? I think it's war123. And then we can reuse this by printing out whatever we'll get from the system. How about now? Let's do it, and let's do first test if our program here is working correctly. It's not working correctly. Why? Process is null. Why we cannot grab the key? Okay, so I think I know what's happening here. There is different set. You can set key different ways into the system. I did a cheap way. Okay, I'm just having my other instructions on the left. So let's try this one here. R123. Hey. Okay. R123. Okay, now success. Let's see if it works now, and I'll explain you what I just did. No, So weird. I saved the value different way. You can use set. Set is for maybe more for short term. If I will restart computer, it will not work. But for testing, I thought it's good enough. This set X sets for already for a long time, basically permanent setting of the value. And for some reason, it is not working. Let me see if my key works. Okay, I'll do this here. How can I record this video if whatever I'm recording is not working? I should be embarrassed right now. I'm not yet, but I will. Okay, I'm asking AI. It says it might take a little bit longer time. Yes, okay. Here is the issue. So no, we did everything correctly. The problem is that my IDE is open right now, so it did not pick up stuff yet. So what we did, everything works fine, except you need to restart the system. I will not restart. I will not restart the system because it will take too long. So, but my code will work. As far as I remember, I use API key. Let's try here. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I just tested. It works fine on that side, so it's fine. After step 2, when you assign to the variable the value, you basically need to restart your IDE. In this case, IntelliJ. I did not do it, that's why it did not work, but I just tested, now it works fine. For the real Cerebras API key that I have on my system. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, at least first steps work fine. Now let's comment this out. Okay, so after we assign the beautiful, nice API key, we need to test it if it works or not. Since that's the professional way. We'll not do it because the professional piece of software we're gonna create in next video. Right now I just want to show you how to create the basic stuff that works. I just tested the key works fine. So let's do this. Now let's create a JSON. Let's create a JSON which will initiate our conversation with the Cerebras API Cloud. So for that, let's create another string. Let's call it request body. And that's the standard. We'll make some space. Let's create an object. Let's close the object. Okay. Model. Now we're gonna put model name that we're gonna use. This is Cerebras model name, like ChatGPT has version 4, version 5. This one is, I'll just copy paste for faster usage here. Llama 3.18b. That's it. You don't need to know more. It works. It's nice. After a month or 2 or 3 or a week, there will be another model. So it changes. When you will get an API key, you will also see what models can you use. So this is the model that I can use today. And let's give the message. Let's give a message that to our AI. So in the message, we're gonna assign role. Role will be user. Now, user is you. User is me. If you wanna put, this is basically client. So if you can use role as a assistant, then it means assistant means AI. So user is a user who is using AI. AI is an assistant. So depending on who you wanna be called and understood by AI, who you are. So I am a user. I will ask questions. AI is an assistant. AI will answer my questions. So that's why I am user. Let's do the content, which already it's pre-filling. Very nice. Content is basically a message that you're gonna send AI. So let's do the question. How to win a lotto. Maybe AI has a secret way to win lottery. And then the last part of the message is temperature. And it's not the temperature right now, which is very cold actually outside. It's temperature, how precise you want to be the answer. The more precise the answer you request, more time it will take to generate the answer. I'll use temperature of 0.2, which is medium temperature. Okay, we close this, close that. We have some kind of stuff here. Oh. Okay. What we did, we got the key that we saved into the system. So the key is right here in this variable. And we generated JSON message that we're gonna send to the Cerebras AI. We assigned the model, we assigned the role, which is user, which means me and you, and then we put question that we want to ask AI, and then later we can change questions, of course. And then temperature is just precise, how precise should be the answer. Less hallucination, more hallucination, like everyone thinks that, well, many people think that hallucination is bad in AI world, but in reality is hallucination is part of AI world, because AI doesn't know all the answer. AI has to guess stuff, and hallucination is part of it. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. That's it. Now let's do the request. HTTP request request, HTTP request, new builder. Okay, now let's give the let's import the class first. Yes, we have it. Okay. So this URL, I have it right here, so I will use it. This URL is where you need to, where your program, your app needs to go to get answers from AI. Okay, header post. Okay, so it pre-filled, and hopefully it will pre-filled for you. And so this is URL. This where you this is access point API, where you go to get in contact with AI, ask questions, get answers. This is header, part of the message that will be sent. This is authorization bearer API key that we got from the system where we saved, which we got from the website. And then let's post request body. Request body, of course, will be this question, this secret question that we're asking. HTTP request. Doesn't give me. Oh yeah, give me. Body publishers should be body publishers. String right here, and then it doesn't give me. Okay, doesn't give me request body. And last but not least, build. Of course, it can. That's it. The main sending mechanism is right here. So again, what we did here, we got the key, we assigned the key to this variable, then we created a message to AI, and this is the sending. It's our post office. We created we built request right here, and now we're gonna ship that request and get answers. Let's build a client, HTTP client. Let's call it client, of course. We don't have much imagination here. HTTP client, new HTTP client. Java is very repetitive programming language. Let's get HTTP request. HTTP request. No, not request. Request we have already. HTTP response. Response is what we will get from the AI, from this endpoint. We're gonna send this question, and from this endpoint we'll get the response. Hopefully, the response will be valid. Okay, string. So let's call it response, of course. Now and then so in this line we're gonna send everything what we created here and here, and also we'll get the response and we'll save inside this response. So this is our most important line that is in charge of all the communication between our app right here and the API and the cloud API. Okay, response. So we do client, we do send. Very good. So we have a request. response. No, response. Body handlers. And of course, off string. Now this probably needs some kind of import. Okay, we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 imports. Very good. Okay, I think we are done here. So what we did, we got the key from the system where we saved in the beginning of our video. We created a string with this JSON message. We put that string into HTTP request. Inside this, we have all the information we need, where this message to go, the address, and then what kind of message it is, the secret key that we put here. So we put everything inside this request right here, and then we started HttpClient, and right here we created response, and we sent that information to Cerebras. Hopefully it will get, and hopefully it will respond. So well, let's do it. I think we're done. We can add more information, but for now we're good. So as of right now we have 37 lines. Okay, let's do it. Oh, and look at this, we have the answer. While there is no guaranteed way to win the lottery, here are some tips. Increase chances. Okay, that's it, we're done. So basically 37 lines of code. In this code we created short question, and we sent to AI, which is in the cloud. AI responded back, and we printed on the screen the response right here. So this is the most basic, bare bones explanation how can you build AI applications with Java. In the next video we're gonna create more complicated version. In next video we'll have backend, so we'll have couple classes, multiple methods, and on that on those methods then we're gonna build even more stuff. Most, I would say 90 plus things that you can see online or on TV what involves AI are wrapper AI models like this. This is the most basic one, but again, they don't have their own LLMs. They don't have their own large language models or small language models. They use someone else's LLM. So right now we're using Cerebras LLM. You can use ChatGPT LLM. We're just talking to them and creating this wherever we want. So in this case, we're asking our questions that we want to ask. So hopefully this explains things to you, and let's build something bigger in the next video, and I'll give you more explanation how it works, and hopefully you will bring something, you will build something nice for yourself. Have a good day. Bye bye.